Hey guys, welcome to a segment of the Grind Never Stops podcast. Before we start, we want to thank everyone who has tuned in to our segment since day one. We want to thank everyone, and we want to thank all of our subscribers on YouTube and all of our followers on Twitter, Instagram, and our Facebook page. And if you guys you can send your donation to our GoFundMe page, and the link will be in the description, and you can check that out after this episode. But today we're gonna talk about the MVP award that was given yesterday during a team meeting, and we're gonna just give you the three nominators. The first is obviously Nikola Jokic, the center from the Denver Nuggets, who has taken a big step in his game, a former second round pick in the NBA draft. And then we have the number two is Joel Embiid, the process. Still, I think he's the best big man in the game today. And the Denver Nuggets were the fourth seed, make that the third seed, and the 76ers were the first seed in the Eastern Conference. And obviously the last nominator is number 30, Steph Curry from the Golden State Warriors. He has taken a big step after missing almost most of last season with injuries, as he got injured in the 8th game of last season against the Phoenix Suns. But he came back this season with he wanted to make a statement, and he took all the critics' words personal, and he had a big game against the Blazers earlier in the season where he scored 62 points. And that's the nominations. So Giannis will not win 3 consecutive MVPs. So the winner for this year's Kia MVP is Nikola Jokic, the center from Denver. And everyone is kind of shocked. A lot of people are pissed off. Well, for me, I'm not pissed off. I'm happy for the Joker. He has taken his game to a next level. He's been having triple doubles left and right. Also, he has taken this team on his back because Jamal Murray is missed the last couple months of the season, and he'll miss the whole NBA playoffs with a torn ACL. And he was also a key piece for Denver, is Jamal Murray, the point guard for the Nuggets. But Nikola Jokic has been carrying this team even with or without Jamal Murray. But I think this is a deserving award, and I don't want to tell you that it's a lie that Giannis deserves the last 2 MVPs, because he does not deserve the last 2 MVPs. And we'll talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo in a later segment. But right now we want to congratulate the Denver Nuggets center, who has won MVP, and he's the first center to win since the 1999-2000 season, and that was, as you guys all know, Shaq, the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. But we're at Grand Never Stops. We're super happy for the Joker, Nikola Jokic. He's also the first Serbian to win such a big award, and he's the first player to win MVP from the second round. He was drafted 41st overall, and I know when he was on NBA on TNT yesterday, and because it was announced during the Denver Nuggets team meeting by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver, and on TNT he said that everyone has put trust in him. Yes, I agree, but no one expected him to play like this. Everyone was always hitting on Nikola Jokic, the Joker, that he's too fat, he's too slow, he doesn't have good hands, doesn't have a jump shot, doesn't have 3-point shooting, but in the end, he can average a triple-double in his sleep in under 40 minutes. But the only thing that is disrespectful is that Nikola Jokic got 91 votes out of that 100. Okay, I get that. But you can't give Joel Embiid, the second best center in the league, probably the best center in the Eastern Conference. He has taken his game to the next level. And yes, he missed 2-3 weeks of the season, but he took the 76ers team to a first place seed in the playoffs. So I think that was disrespectful to give. And that's what I hate about it. It's like the MVP award, you gotta rely on the broadcasters. You gotta rely on the sports media world, because they decide who will win the NBA MVP. And we will talk about the other awards in another segment, because I'm happy for Jokic. I'm not pissed that my 76ers did not win the MVP award. But you can't give Joel Embiid the process one vote. And also, you also give Steph Curry 8 first place votes. And no disrespect to Steph Curry, but you guys, like the sports media, always want to vote for the player that have the highest record and that's playing well. Because if you go look at the 2018 season, LeBron James had more points, more rebounds, more assists, more blocks, more steals, and more games played than James Harden. LeBron James played 82 games. James Harden, when he won the MVP in 2018 season, he also had less points than LeBron, had less rebounds, less assists, less steals, and he had more turnovers, and he only played in 69 games. And guess who won the MVP? James Harden, but not LeBron James. And the sports media voted for James Harden. Why? Because the Houston Rockets have a better record than the Cleveland Cavaliers. But then the year after, when Giannis Antetokounmpo won the MVP, and that James Harden had the less record than Giannis Antetokounmpo. No, he had the highest record than Giannis and the Bucks. But Giannis had more points and more rebounds. But James Harden averaged a triple-double. He had 6 40-point games, 7 50-point games, 3 60-point games, 4 40-point triple-doubles, 8 30-point triple-doubles. He had a streak of 27 points for 29 games, which beat Michael Jordan's record. And he still did not win the MVP, and Giannis won the MVP. And the Rockets had a better record than the Bucks. So why did Giannis Antetokounmpo win the MVP? Because the sports media, they want to see these young guys. Oh, he's going off right now. He's taking the Bucks to the playoffs on a high note, and blah blah. And that's why he won the MVP. And I don't agree. And this is no disrespect to Giannis Antetokounmpo, but if you're not gonna give the MVP trophy to King James in the 2018 season, when there was no Kyrie Irving, when he got rid of Dwayne Wade, Jay Crowder, and all these boys, and he still put up same numbers and bigger numbers, and they went to the NBA Finals with Jordan Clarkson, Larry Nance Jr., and all these boys. So every year it's always different. And in 2016, obviously Steph Curry deserved to be unanimous. He was the best player in the NBA. He was the best point guard in the NBA. And they were number one in the NBA. They beat the regular season record, with 73 wins and 9 losses. And they started the season 27-0. So obviously, he will win the MVP. But in 2018, King James should have won the NBA Most Valuable Player. And MVP, people always get super personal, like LeBron James, like all these guys. But I always say, LeBron's a crybaby when it comes to these kind of awards. But I certainly agree. In the 2018 season, everybody will know and agree that the LeBron James had a better season than the Rockets and James Harden. And James Harden did not play all 82 games. He played in 69 games. So everyone should be ticked off about this. That's why you cannot give Joel Embiid one first place vote. And that's what I hate about it. They should let everyone vote between the sports media, the coaches, management, the employees of the National Basketball Association, the people that are actually smart and fair, and that's how it should be. Not just Joel Embiid, he's always injured. I don't know, but look what he done this season. Plus, he has the better record than all of these guys, than Joker and Steph Curry. And Steph Curry should have got more votes, and Embiid should have got more. And I already knew that Nikola Jokic would win the MVP because he has played more games than all three. And that's what every year they always take a new thing in consideration when it comes to this MVP award. And for the sixth man, there's no debate about that. Jordan Clarkson deserves the sixth man, and I don't think Derrick Rose deserves the sixth man because, first of all, he was starting in Detroit next to Killian Hayes, the rookie, and then he got traded mid-season to the Knicks. He was off the bench, and yes, he averaged 18 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, but that was half of the season. Well, what about the first? And you guys know I love Derrick Rose. I love his game. I love everything about Derrick Rose. But you can't, there's obviously better players and who deserve to be nominated for the Sixth Man of the Year award. And it was just disrespect to all the other guys who had a better season off the bench. But guys, thanks for tuning into this short segment as we talked about the most valuable player, and congratulations for